You are a student to your new phase right now. You're a wounded warrior, and there's only way up. You are resilient and you will get up from this. This Two of Wands, you've got the world in your hands. Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot and Tea. Make yourself comfortable, make yourself a cuppa, a hot drink, get cozy. I hope today's message resonates with you. This is a collective message, tapping into the collective energy. We'll be looking at what's going on in your love situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today we'll be using the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck, the Situation Love Oracle deck, and we'll be clarifying with tarot. So let's get stuck in. No messing about. Let's see what's going on in the collective energy with their love life at the moment. Give me some insight into what's going on in our collective energy. Give me some insight. Wow, we have twin flames, we have girl with a snake, we have soulmates, and we have date. My goodness. Well, immediately you've had a connection here where initially you hit it off so amazingly, you thought you were soulmates. Whatever's happened in your connection, I'm getting the energy here that it was extremely toxic to the point where this person came across as very charming. And you know, my nan always used to say, take away the C, what do you get? Harming. Charmer, take away the C, harmer. They came across as very charming, but they would violate your boundaries. And this twin flames here is you coming out of this connection and you actually realising that it wasn't a soulmate, it was a twin flame union. And well, a twin flame connection, that you are currently in the breakup phase. And please don't get it wrong, twin flames don't always get back together. We will unravel this and clarify and see what's happened. This date card here, this could be you potentially thinking about getting back out there and meeting someone new, but we will see whether you are ready for that or not. So let's get some clarification here, because I think this is going to be a very deep story. Clarify for me this soulmates. Clarify this soulmates card for me. We have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, collective, this Three of Cups here, this was like friendship, shared friendship. And when you initially met this person, because you immediately felt familiar to each other, there was this underlying friendship. You was able to build a friendship really quickly. And so the foundation of your love, your romantic connection, was a lovely union of friendship. That was very evident. This person saw you as the Queen of Pentacles. They saw you as this warm person. You was like a caregiver. They found you to be really nurturing. They could see that you was, in their future, you was the type of divine feminine person that could manage a home with them well, manage finance with them well. This is what this Queen of Pentacles is. And that, along with the friendship that they felt from you, it really did feel like a soulmate connection to both of you. Clarify this girl with a snake card, this charming and this boundaries. Clarify this for me. We have the Moon and we have the Eight of Pentacles. You see this Moon card here, this charming persona, it was an illusion. It was an illusion, and because they flipped the script and they turned from this charming person to someone who all of a sudden started violating your boundaries and started messing up this soulmate contract that you thought that you had with this person, you would then work extra hard, which this person wanted you to do. Like, they would do this on purpose, because I'm getting the energy that they were insecure. So they needed to feel like you were constantly working for their love, instead of just accepting that you was an equal partnership and that you had equal love. It was just because they was insecure. It was nothing to do with you. That's what I'm getting. It's like you thought if you continued to work hard on making them feel better, because they was displaying behaviours to you that would imply that they was not happy, even though you felt like you was trying and you wasn't doing anything. But it's just because their charming mask was slipping. They was acting like a girl with a snake. So you would then work harder, thinking that your hard work would pay off. That is what this Eight of Pentacles is, working hard because you think it's going to pay off. And it was all an illusion. The charming mask was an illusion. Let's find out the person on your mind. What are they currently feeling right now? What are they currently feeling right now? Collective, they feel like you are hard to get and they feel like you're too much. They may have even said to you, you're doing too much, just because you was putting very simple boundaries in place. They just didn't like it because they don't like boundaries. So they might have told you that you are too much. And you might have felt too much for this person because nothing you done was good enough, even though you was constantly trying to work for their love. I'm getting here that it felt like a full-time job to you, like it was draining you. That's what this hard to get is here. You felt like, initially you felt like you got this person, but then when that charming disposition slipped and the mask slipped and they started being, I'm getting here that they was quite cruel to you, you started feeling like they was hard to get. And then that goes with this Eight of Pentacles here. You had to keep working hard to get them. And it just felt like you could never get them again. You could never get them the way you initially had them. And that was all designed on purpose, to keep you unstable and to keep you constantly chasing them, because this person is insecure. So they need to constantly feel chased. They can't feel settled, because when they feel settled, they don't feel good enough, because they don't have a core identity of feeling secure as just a whole person themselves. This eye candy here, this energy is so clear to me, collective. You was very, very, very attracted to this person, and it made it even more difficult for you to detach from them, even though you knew that they were starting to be really, really toxic and cruel. But I'm getting here that you don't often fall for people. Like, it's really hard for you to like and fancy someone and even be sexually attracted to them, physically attracted to them. And you found this person to be beautiful, whether it was a feminine energy, whether it was a masculine, you found them to be beautiful. And it says here, beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. So you cannot just be with someone just because they are the best eye candy that you've ever seen. Unfortunately, their personality was not beautiful. It wasn't. Let's find out more about your connection. Tell me more about this connection and what happened. We have clock, we have ascending, and we have addiction. You are currently, I'm getting the feel, you're not in contact at the moment. You're in no contact. You need a substantial amount of time. You need time to heal. This cycles and take time. This was a cycle that you need to come out the other end of. And that does take time, especially when you thought there was a soulmate and you realize they're actually a twin flame. You're currently in this new phase. And you're in this new phase because the cycle that you're needing to end is your addiction to them. This goes along with the soulmates, the twin flames, the eye candy. You were addicted to this person. And actually it became an obsession. It blocked you emotionally. It blocked your emotional maturity because you are a whole person. You don't need anyone to feel whole. You don't need anyone to feel secure. But because you got so engulfed in this soulmate connection, what you thought was a soulmate connection, and then they just switched up, you was already addicted and attached to their energy before they switched up. And so when they started being toxic towards you, it wasn't as easy as just leaving them. Clarify this twin flames card to me. Clarify this twin flames card because this feels very, very, very toxic. So how do you confirm that this is a twin flame connection? Because we can't just throw that word out there. We have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ay, my gosh, this is really something, collective. This really does confirm it. I didn't realize it was going to confirm it this obviously. So this Seven of Wands card, this is like standing your ground, protecting your position, protecting your territory, yourself. This person violated your boundaries so much. You both completely triggered each other. You triggered each other's inner wounds, your unhealed trauma that made you put up certain defenses. So because you was a soulmate to this person, you would have cracked through that mask and seen their soul. You would have seen that beautiful, amazing side to them. But because I'm getting a lot of narcissistic energy here, because they do have a lot of these narcissistic tendencies where they use charm, they violate your boundaries, they're insecure, they want to make you feel inferior, they want to purposely make you destabilized so that they can have the upper hand to make them feel better about themselves. They completely use you and drain your soul to make themselves feel better. They constantly need that control over you. But you've come away from this, you're healing, you're transcending, that card below this, transcending. So you are standing your ground. This Seven of Cups here, this is options. Your person is currently out there, they're with other people, they're with other options because they are trying to replace you. They're trying to get over you. But this Magician here, this is manifesting. They are manifesting you back. They're manifesting this luck, this fortune which is you, this connection that they had with you. So they're currently out there with other people, but they are still manifesting you back. Whether they're actually into magic and they're doing all of that, I don't know. They could be. You would know whether your person was a spiritual person, whether they spoke about certain, spiritual terms. You would know that, I wouldn't. We don't even need to go into that. But they are, however they're doing it, they are manifesting you back. But they have got other options right now. But you are completely standing your ground because you will not have your boundaries tested for nobody. It doesn't matter how much you love this person, how much you thought you two had a soul contract. You will not let them test your boundaries. Tell me, clarify for me, is this person going to change? Are they going to stay distracted with other options? Or are they going to do the inner healing and grow as well, like our collective are? We have the Two of Swords and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, no, this is like a confident, charismatic leader, this Queen of Wands, but it's in reversed. And this Two of Swords is just, no, if what I don't see isn't happening, out of sight, out of mind. So this person is completely putting your connection, because they've got all these options here with the Seven of Cups, they're distracted. They're putting you out of sight, out of mind, and they don't feel confident about themselves or this connection. They don't feel confident that they can do the work, basically. They don't feel confident that they can manifest you and actually do the work that needs doing. So they might have strong intuition. Your person might have a lot of self-awareness. I'm getting that they're quite a spiritual person, regardless of whether their ego and their toxic ways are take, front and center stage. I'm getting that this person is spiritual and they are self-aware. They know that they're toxic. They just don't have the tools internally to do the work that needs to be done. So they're just distracting themselves with other people, other energies, and at the moment you are out of sight, out of mind. Tell me how our collective's currently feeling. Tell me how our collective's currently feeling right now. We have unavailable, no good ones, and insecurities. Oh, collective. I feel, whether you're looking at their social media or you have mutual friends or mutual connections that are telling you this information, you know that they are distracting themselves and they're pulling themselves further away from your connection, and that they're with other people right now. So you feel like them and their energy are completely unavailable. You are also unavailable. Even though you're both thinking about each other and manifesting each other, in the 5D, in the 3D, your energies are completely unavailable to each other because you're not aligned, which just goes with this twin flame cards. You cannot get back together right now because you are not aligned. Regardless of whether you have a soul contract, you're not aligned whatsoever. You're trying to do the work, the inner work, and ascend, and this person is doing the complete opposite and just going further more into their ego. But it is making you feel like there's no good ones out there. And regardless of whether this person is a twin flame of yours, and as I said, twin flames don't always get back together. The whole purpose of a twin flame connection is so that you do the work and you ascend spiritually. You fix all of your trauma. You fix your inner child. You go from an insecure person to a secure person. Regardless of whether it was toxic, the answer to whether it was a twin flame connection is how you come out the other side. If you come out feeling insecure, guarded, never wanting to have love again, feeling not beautiful, then it would have been karmic. But if you come out of it like rising from the ashes like a phoenix, then it would have been a twin flame. It breaks you down and then it makes you. The other person might not do the whole work, but that's out of your hands. You are currently feeling insecure, so let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice for our collective about how they're currently feeling in terms of them feeling insecure and feeling like there's no good ones out there at the moment. Advice for our collective. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Two of Wands. Wow. This is amazing. This is telling you, collective, that you are a student right now because you are ascending. So you are a student into your new phase, this new creativity. You need to take your mind and your eye off of relations, this love, this connection that you had. Let this person take their own journey. You are a student to your new phase right now. You're a wounded warrior, and there's only way up. You are resilient and you will get up from this. This Two of Wands, you've got the world in your hands. This is looking ahead. And this is future planning. And this is like showing you the full spectrum of where you are right now, the darkest of moments that you will have, and the fact that you will come out of this. You will. Well, that's what I have for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. Please do like the video. This is a new channel, so please subscribe as well. I would love to grow it and continue doing readings for you all. Do comment if any of this resonated with you. Let me know what your situation is, and I will see you in the next reading.